Hey everybody, I'm back after quite a long time. It's been probably about a year and a half since I posted my last video, but I'd like to continue talking about the TouchOSC template that I developed for the Roland GR55. Let's see. I'd like to get through the first couple of screens again as quickly as possible, just to kind of recap and to touch on some things that have changed since I last talked about this. I think it was in my first video where I said that you had to use the GR55 itself to do any renaming and saving of patches, and that's no longer true. What we can now do on this first page, the patch page, is quote unquote type a name. Let's say, for instance, new patch. I'm just selecting the correct letter for each given slot. Now, obviously this isn't ideal, but it is quite an improvement over the jog wheel and arrows of the GR55 mechanical interface. So that's a big time saver. I would love to have an on-screen keyboard right here on the iPad, but TouchOSC doesn't support anything like that at the moment. Similarly, over here we've got our patch selection buttons. And unfortunately I don't have another camera on the GR55, but as I'm touching these, it's pulling up various patches. As I edit the name, it's changing the name down on the GR55 LCD. And if I touch one of these red tabs immediately to the left of a given patch, it will write to that patch. It does so without any kind of a confirmation prompt, so you've obviously got to be very careful when you're using this screen not to accidentally overwrite a patch or accidentally load a patch while you're in the middle of making modifications. So my recommendation, if you're going to begin working with this tool, of course, is to back up your work and treat it with caution. Okay, so let's move on to the AMP page.